Okay. So in yesterday class we discussed about Newton laws of motion. So now in this session we discussed about friction. So what is meant by friction? So already we are studied in regular classes. Friction means it is a force which opposes the relative motion between two bodies which are in contact. That is nothing but simply frictional force or friction. So friction is nothing but it is a force which opposes the relative motion between the two bodies which are in contact. So that is nothing but friction. So generally frictional force is a self-adjusting force. Frictional force is a self-adjusting force. So it is a self-adjusting force. So because of, suppose let us consider a body on the earth surface like this. Let us consider a body on the earth surface. Suppose the weight of the body is, suppose that is 10 Newton. 10 Newton. Weight of the body is what? 10 Newton. So already we know weight of the body always acts downward direction. Always acts downward directions. So normal reaction is what? Upward direction. Normal reaction is what? Upward direction. Suppose some quantity of force will be applied on the body. The body does not slide, does not move. Why? Applied force is smaller than the weight of the body. Applied force is smaller than the weight of the body. Suppose, of course, 9 Newton will be applied on the body. The body does not slide. The body does not slide or does not move. Why? Applied force is smaller than the weight of the body. Weight of the body is what? 10 Newton. 10 Newton. Okay. So that means whenever some applied force acting on the body, there exists another force, but in a reverse direction acting on the body. Suppose I will push the body, some same and equal and opposite force acting on the other side of the body at the same instant of time. So body does not slide means equal and opposite force acting on other side of the body. So next one, 9 Newton will be applied. The body does not slide. So applied force increases, opposing force also increases. So next 9.5 Newton will be applied, body does not slide. 9.9, body does not slide. So 10 Newton will be applied on the body. Frictional force also same, 10 Newton will be acting on other side of the body. So applied force increases, frictional force also increases. So frictional force is a self-adjusting force. So applied force exceeds 10 Newton, body ready to move. Body just slide down on the surface. Sliding down or moving over the surface. So that is nothing but frictional force is a self-adjusting force. Okay. So generally there are three types frictions. So there are three types of frictions. First one is types of friction. So types of friction. First one is static friction. So what is meant by static friction? Static means rest. The force acting between two bodies whenever the two bodies are in contact. That force of friction is nothing but static friction. So in case of static friction, body does not slide, just ready to slide or ready to move. So there is nothing but static friction. So static friction means what? Static friction means a force acting on a body, the body does not slide, the body tends to move. There exists a force of friction between lower surface of the body and upper surface of the earth. So that is nothing but static friction. Simply see like this. This is a body of mass m placed over the surface like this. Placed over the earth surface. Already we know weight of the body always acts downward direction. This is weight of the body. So this is the, of course, this is the applied force. So applied, this is the normal, this is the frictional force. The body moving in this way, frictional force acting in the opposite direction. Opposite direction. This is the normal reaction. So in this case, body remains rest. Body ready to move. So applied force, some quantity of force will be acting on the body. So there exists a force between lower surface of the body and upper surface of the earth. In this case, body does not slide, just ready to move or tends to move. In this case, there exists a force of friction between them. That is nothing but static friction. There is nothing but a static friction. See, in this case, so applied force is equal to what? Applied force is equal to frictional force. Applied force is equal to frictional force. See, F is equal to, frictional force is what? Frictional force is equal to, is nothing but mu into N. Where mu is the normal reaction. Where mu is the normal reaction. Normal reaction is equal to mg. Normal reaction is equal to mg. So, see, where mu is the proportionality constant and also is known as coefficient of static friction. Coefficient of static friction. In this case, there is nothing but mu s. So, simply F applied force is directly proportional to normal reaction. So, applied force increases, normal reaction also increases. Normal reaction also increases. So, F proportional to N, F is equal to some constant into N. So, F is equal to, so some constant into N. This constant is nothing but coefficient of static friction. Coefficient of static friction. Then mu s is equal to what? Mu s is equal to what? F by N. Mu s is equal to what? F by N. So dear student, this is the frictional force. F is equal to F. F is equal to small f. So this is the F. So applied force is equal to frictional force. Frictional force directly proportional to N. So frictional force is equal to mu s into N. So mu s is equal to what? F by N. Mu s is equal to what? Frictional force by normal reaction. So F by N. So this is called coefficient of static friction. Coefficient of static friction. Static friction. So there is no SI unit and there is no dimensional formula. So coefficient of static friction, because of Newton by Newton get cancelled out. Because of this is the frictional force, this is the normal reaction. Normal reaction is nothing but a force. Okay. So that is nothing but coefficient of static friction. Mu s is equal to F by N. Okay. See, in this case, so N is equal to what? N is equal to mg. N is equal to mg. Okay. So mu s is coefficient of static friction. So next one, coefficient of static friction is defined as the ratio of frictional force to that normal reaction. Frictional force to that normal reaction. So next one, the maximum static friction applied on a body, just ready to move on the body, on the surface of the earth. That is nothing but maximum static friction applied on a body such that body just ready to move on the earth surface. The maximum static friction is known as limiting friction. Limiting friction. So the maximum friction, the maximum static friction applied on a body ready to move on the earth surface. So in this case, the maximum static friction is nothing but limiting friction. Limiting friction. Okay. See, next one is kinetic friction. Next one is kinetic friction. So that is nothing but Fk. The force, opposing force exists between two bodies. Then two bodies are moving. One body is moving over the other body. There exists a force of friction between them. That friction is nothing but kinetic friction. So one body moving over the other body. That is, one body is moving over the other body. There exists a frictional force between them. That friction is known as kinetic friction Fk. Kinetic friction Fk. Same, kinetic friction is directly proportional to the normal reaction. So Fk is equal to some constant into N, where mu k is the coefficient of kinetic friction. Coefficient of kinetic friction. So coefficient of kinetic friction is defined as the ratio of kinetic friction to that normal reaction. Kinetic friction to that normal reaction. And third one is rolling friction. Rolling friction. Rolling friction. So rolling friction means one body is rolling on the earth's surface. One body is rolling over the another body, or one body rolls on the earth's surface. There exists a friction force between them. In between, that is lower surface of the body, rotating body, and upper surface of the earth. So there exists a friction force between them, that is called rolling friction. So rolling friction is represented by letter mu Fr. So same Fr is directly proportional to normal reaction. So Fr is equal to some constant into N. So in this case mu R is the proportionality constant and also is known as coefficient of rolling friction. Coefficient of rolling friction. Mu R is equal to what? Fr by N. Fr by N. So mu R is the coefficient of rolling friction. Coefficient of rolling friction. So static friction is greater than the kinetic friction, which is greater than the rolling friction. Rolling friction is very small compared to the kinetic and static. Static friction is the higher value of frictional force. Same manner, mu s is greater than mu k, which is greater than mu r. So coefficient of static friction is greater than the coefficient of kinetic friction, which is greater than the coefficient of rolling friction, So these are the just types of the frictions. Okay. See, a body is like this. A body is rest on the inclined surface. A body is just rest on inclined surface. A body is rest. Simply, a body is rest on the surface. Rest on the rest on the rough surface. See, like this. So let us consider a body of mass m placed over the earth surface or rough surface. Body does not slide. Body does not slide means this is the applied force, this is the frictional force. So weight of the body always W is equal to mg downward direction, and this is the normal reaction. So body does not slide means frictional force is equal to what? Frictional force is equal to applied force. Frictional force is equal to what? Applied force. So in this case, F is equal to what? Applied force is equal to frictional force. Applied force is equal to frictional force. So applied force is equal to F is equal to what? Mu into N. Mu into N. F is equal to mu into M is what? N is what? That is equal to mg. In this case, applied force is equal to frictional force. Normal reaction is equal to weight of the body. Then both are equal. Then the system in equilibrium. That is, body is rest on the rough surface. So F is equal to mu into mu mg. Mu mg, where in this case mu is the coefficient of static friction. Where mu s is that is nothing but mu s. So is nothing but coefficient of static friction. Coefficient of static friction. Okay. So now suppose see, this is the body of mass m placed over the surface like this. Weight of the body downward direction mg. So normal reaction is upward, and also this is the what? Frictional force or static friction, because of body at rest. body at rest, this is the applied force. F is the capital F is the, this is the applied force. Applied force. So body does not slide. Body does not slide means applied force is equal to frictional force. Applied force is equal to frictional force, like this. The resultant between normal reaction and static friction, like this. This is the Fr. Fr is the resultant force. So Fr is the resultant force between. So Fr is the resultant force between normal reaction and frictional force. And in this case, this is nothing but angle of contact. Theta is the angle of contact, or angle of friction, or theta is the angle of friction. Angle of friction. So angle of friction means, simply angle of friction means the angle between a resultant of normal reaction and frictional force to normal reaction. That is called angle of friction. That is called the angle of friction. Once again I will repeat. See, dear students, theta be the angle made by the resultant force with the normal reaction. Resultant force with the normal reaction. So in this case, theta is the angle of friction. Angle of friction means, so the angle between resultant of normal reaction and frictional force to normal reaction. Normal reaction. That is called angle of friction. So like this. So from this triangle, tan theta is equal to what? Tan theta is equal to opposite side is nothing but frictional Fs. So divided by opposite side by adjacent side is what? Like this, N. So F by N. So theta is equal to Fs by N is nothing but what? Mu. That is mu s. So mu s is equal to tan theta. Mu s is equal to, or tan theta is equal to what? Tan inverse of mu s. Tan inverse of mu s. So theta is what? Angle of friction. Angle of friction means the angle between resultant of normal reaction frictional force to normal reaction. That is called angle of friction. Angle of friction. So now angle of repose. Okay, angle of repose. So angle of repose means angle of repose. That is represented by letter alpha. So like this, angle of repose means this is alpha. This is an inclined surface. Like this, this is a body of mass m. The body like this, sliding down, ready to sliding down. See, so weight of the body always at downward direction like this. W is equal to mg. And so body like this motion. So the weight of the body is resolved into two components. That is, first one is that is vertical component is mg cos theta, and this is mg sin theta, and this is what? Normal reaction. This is what so body moving in this way, then this is the frictional force. So frictional force always oppose the motion of the body. Frictional force is the force which always oppose the motion of the body. Okay, so this is the friction. Suppose the body does not slide. The body does not slide. In this case, normal reaction is equal to mg cos theta, and frictional force is equal to what? Mg sin theta. Mg sin theta. See, dear students, alpha is the angle of repose. Angle of repose. What is meant by angle of repose? So the angle made by the inclined surface with horizontal such that the body ready to move on the inclined surface. The body ready to move on the inclined surface. So that is nothing but angle of repose. See, once again I will repeat. Alpha be the angle made by the inclined surface with the horizontal such that the body ready to move on the inclined surface. That is called angle of repose. Generally, angle of repose is equal to angle of friction. Angle of friction. So now, see, So body ready to move. That means ready to move means body does not slide. Ready to move. So in this case, that means body is rest on the inclined surface. In this case, what? Normal reaction is equal to mg cos theta. Body rest means all forces are equal. That is the total body in equilibrium position. That means net force acting on the system will be 0. So n is equal to mg cos theta, and simply F is equal to mg sin theta. F is equal to what? Mg sin theta. F is equal to what? Mg sin theta. This is equation number 1. Similarly, n is equal to what? Mg cos theta. This is equation number 2. So dividing 1 by 2, simply mg cancel out. F by n is equal to what? Tan theta. So body ready to move. That means body does not slide. In this case, frictional force is nothing but what? Static friction. So tan theta is equal to Fs by n. Like this, tan theta is equal to Fs by n is nothing but mu s. So see, this is tan alpha. So sorry, this is n, not theta. This is n alpha. So this is also alpha. Sin alpha. So this is tan alpha. So tan alpha is equal to what? Mu s. Like this. Tan theta is equal to what? Mu s. Suppose this is one equation. Like this. This is equation A. This is equation number B. Like this. From A and B, LHS are equal. RH is also equal. So tan theta is equal to what? Tan theta is equal to tan alpha. Tan theta is equal to what? Alpha. So angle of friction is equal to angle of repose. Okay. Now next one. Just body moving on. Body is rest on the rough surface. Body is moving. Body is moving on rough surface like this. This is a body of mass m. So like this is an applied force. This is the frictional force. This is the what? Normal reaction. This is mg, weight of the body. Then body is moving on rough surface. This is an applied force, students. So then F net is equal to what? F net is equal to F applied force minus frictional force. So body is moving means that means applied force is greater than frictional force. At that case, body is moving over the surface. Okay. So like this. See, F net is equal to what? F minus, that is mu into N. So F net is equal to what? F net is nothing but ma, where m is the mass of the body, A is the acceleration. Like this, F minus mu into mg. So A is equal to what? F minus mu mg by m. This is the acceleration of the body. So in this case, here will be the acceleration of the body. A is equal to F minus mu mg by m. This is the acceleration of the body. So whenever the body moving on rough inclined surface. Okay. Next one. Sorry, the body is moving on rough surface, not inclined surface. The body is moving on just a rough surface. Acceleration of the body is equal to what? A is equal to applied force minus mu mg by m. So body is moving, that means in this case mu is what? Mu k, coefficient of kinetic friction. Okay. Next one. Suppose body is rest. So body is rest on the surface. Suppose body is rest. Body is rest on the surface. So already that is discussed body is rest on the surface. So that means rest body means applied force is equal to what? Frictional force. Applied force is equal to what? Frictional force. That is already completed. So like this, body is rest on the surface like this. This is applied force, this is frictional force. The mg is the normal, mg is the weight of the body, this is the normal reaction. Normal reaction. So F net force is equal to like this. F net is equal to what? F minus F net is equal to what? F minus mu into mg, mu into mg. So that is same. Body is rest on the surface means, so both are same. See, body is rest means F is equal to F and N is equal to mg. N is equal to mg. F is equal to, F is what? F is what? Mu mg. Mu into N. Mu into N. F is equal to mu into N is what? Mg. So F is the applied force. See dear students, please remember it. Body is rest on the surface. Body is rest on the surface. So that means the total system in equilibrium. That means applied force is equal to frictional force. And normal reaction is equal to what? Mg, weight of the body. So F is equal to F. F is equal to mu into N. F is equal to, what is the value of N? Normal reaction is equal to what? Weight. So F is equal to mu into mg. F is nothing but ma. That is equal to mu into mg. M cancel out. Acceleration of the body is what? Mu into g. Mu into g. Where mu is the coefficient of friction. Coefficient of friction. Suppose the body is moving on rough surface. The body is moving on the rough surface with a velocity is u. With a velocity is v. Finally the body will be stopped. Finally the body is stopped. That means final velocity of the body is equal to what? 0. How to calculate the initial velocity of the body? See, this is the acceleration. So first of all, using the equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. See, final velocity will be 0. That is equal to initial velocity is what? U square minus 2gs. I will take a is equal to minus g because of actually a is equal to what? A is equal to minus mu g because of finally the body will be stopped means final velocity of the body decreases. Final velocity of the body decreases means the body will have deceleration or retardation, that is negative acceleration. So in this case a is equal to minus mu into g. So minus 2 into what is the value of a? Mu into g. Mu into g into s. So minus u square is equal to what? Minus 2gs. Minus cancel. U is equal to what? Square root of 2 mu gs. Like this. This is the initial velocity of the body. See dear students, in this case u is the initial velocity and mu is the coefficient of friction. Of course, the body is moving is nothing but mu k. In this case, mu k is nothing but coefficient of kinetic friction. Okay. Same manner, how to find out this is the final initial velocity of the body. In same manner, how to find out the time factor? Using the equation of motion, S is equal to ut plus of at square, ut plus of at square, like this. Initial velocity is there. How to find out the time factor? Like this, S is equal to displacement of the body u into t plus of, that is minus ug t square. U into t square, like this. So S is equal to ut minus half mu g t square. I will take one more equation, sorry, that is S is equal to V equal to U. I will take V equal to U plus AT. How to find out the time factor? Final velocity will be 0. This is U minus, what is the value of A? Minus UG, because finally the body will be stopped. Then minus U is equal to what? Minus mu into G. Minus minus cancel out. Minus minus cancel out. Then u is equal to what? Mu gt. T is equal to what? U by mu g. U by mu g, like this. This is the time. The body moving on a rough surface. Mu k is the coefficient of friction. This is the time factor. Okay, now body moving on the surface making an angle theta with respect to horizontal, that is pushing and also pulling. A body is moving on the rough surface making an angle theta with respect to horizontal. A body is moving on rough surface making an angle theta with respect to horizontal. That is, applied force is the force will be applied making an angle theta with respect to horizontal, like this. This is a body, like this, placed on the surface. mv the mass of the body, so weight of the body always downward direction. This is the applied force. That is the applied force, like this. This is the frictional force. This is what? Normal reaction. Okay, so like this. This is the theta. So applied force, the force will be acting on the body making an angle theta with respect to horizontal. With respect to horizontal. అంటే నేను ఏం చేశాను, హారిజాంటల్తో సర్టెన్ యాంగిల్ చేస్తూ కొంత ఫోర్స్ని అప్లై చేశాను. It is nothing but pulling force, like this. Pulling force, pulling. So then in this case, the applied force resolved into two categories, like this. First one is vertical component, like this, F sin theta, and second one is horizontal component, like this is the horizontal, F cos theta. F cos theta. Okay. Now, in this case, see from the diagram, N and F sin theta both are in same direction, like this, and frictional force and F cos theta in opposite direction. So now, N plus F sin theta is equal to what? Mg. Okay, N is equal to what? Mg minus F sin theta. Mg minus F sin theta. So this is equation number 1. Now F cos theta is equal to what? F cos theta is equal to frictional force. F cos theta is equal to, frictional force is nothing but mu into N, that is equal to mu into N is what? Mg, or f cos theta is equal to mu into n is equal to what? Like this. From equation 1, mg minus f sin theta. So f cos theta is equal to multiply mu mg minus mu f sin theta. Okay, like this. Mu f sin theta ఈ సైడ్ తీసుకొస్తే మనకి f cos theta plus mu into f sin theta is equal to what? Mu mg. So f is common. Cos theta plus mu sin theta is equal to mu mg. Mu mg. Okay, f is equal to, that is the minimum force will be applied on the body. Just to slide down, sliding along horizontal like this. F minima is equal to mu into mg divided by cos theta plus mu sin theta. Okay. Okay. See. So in this case, both are in same direction. F sin theta and n. So both are added. So n plus f sin theta is equal to what? Mg. And f is equal to what? F cos theta. F cos theta is equal to what? F cos theta is equal to mu into n. F cos theta is equal to mu into n is what? Like this. Mg minus f sin theta. Multiply inside mu mg minus mu f sin theta. So ఈ సైడ్ తీసుకొస్తే మనకి f cos theta plus mu f sin theta is equal to mu mg. Okay. So f is common like this. F is equal to cos theta plus mu sin theta is equal to mu mg. F minima is equal to mu mg by cos theta plus mu sin theta. This is the minimum force. This is the important one. So this is equation number 2. Minimum force. Okay. So already we know mu is equal to what? Tan theta. Mu is equal to what? Tan theta. So F minima force is equal to, so tan theta like this. Tan theta is into mg by cos theta plus tan theta into sin theta. So F minima is equal to, tan theta is nothing but sin theta by cos theta into mg whole divided by cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta into sin theta. Okay. Now, so F minima is equal to sin theta mg divided by, so like this cos theta, this is also theta. See, of course, sin theta by cos theta into mg. So sin theta cos theta. Okay. That is cos square theta. Cos square theta. Okay. So I will take mu is equal to tan alpha. I will take tan alpha, dear students. Mu is equal to tan alpha, where alpha is the angle of repose. Angular repose is nothing but angle of friction. Mu is equal to tan alpha. This is tan alpha. This is also tan alpha. Tan alpha is nothing but sin alpha by cos alpha. Of course, this is theta. This is also alpha. This is also alpha. So sin alpha mg by cos alpha cos theta plus cos alpha get cancel out like this. ఈ డినామినేటర్కి వస్తుందా, డినామినేటర్కి వచ్చి మల్టిప్లై చేస్తానరా. సో ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందా, సైన్ ఆల్ఫా సైన్ థీటా. సో ఎఫ్ మినిమా ఇజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు వాట్, సైన్ ఆల్ఫా ఇంటూ ఎంజీ డివైడెడ్ బై, సో కాస్ ఆల్ఫా కాస్ ఏ కాస్ బి ప్లస్ సైన్ ఏ సైన్ బి, దట్ ఈజ్ కాస్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ఫా మైనస్ థీటా, కాస్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ఫా మైనస్ theta. So where alpha minus theta is equal to, of course, cos alpha minus theta is equal to 1. There is 1. This is minimum. Alpha is equal to, that is, in this case, alpha is equal to what? Theta. Already we know. So, F minima is equal to what? Sin alpha into mg by, so cos 0. Cos 0 is equal to what? 1. Cos 0 is equal to what? 1. So, finally, minimum force F minima is equal to mg sin alpha. This is the minimum force applied on a body. Just the body is ready to move. Just the body is moving along a horizontal, making an angle theta with respect to horizon. Now already we know tan alpha is equal to mu or mu by 1, whatever. The value does not change. Tan alpha is equal to what? Mu or mu by 1. So like this is mu, this is alpha, of course, this is what? 1. So in this case tan alpha is equal to what? Opposite side by adjacency. Mu by 1 is correct. So what is this? So that is mu square plus 1 square root of mu square plus 1. Now from this diagram, from the triangle ABC, F minima is equal to mg into sin alpha, opposite side mu divided by hypotenuse square root of mu square plus 1. Mu square plus 1. So this is the final minimum force applied on a body. The body is moving along a horizontal, making an angle theta with respect to horizontal. So this is the pulling force, pulling method. This is the pulling method. Next one, pushing. So in pushing method also, this is the pulling force like this. Please remember it. Next one is pushing. Pushing force. So like this, suppose this is the body of mass m placed over the surface like this. This is what? Normal reaction. This is the weight of the body. So like this. This is the what force? Applied force. That is pushing. The body will be pushing like this. Pushing, making an angle theta with respect to horizontal. Or making an angle theta with respect to vertical theta. Okay. So in this case, like this is what? The body is pushing. This is the frictional force F. So in this case, applied force capital F is resolved into two components like this. First one is horizontal F cos theta, and second one is vertical like this F sin theta. F sin theta. So now see, applied force, of course, this is also theta. This is also theta. Now from the figure it is clear, N is equal to what? N is equal to mg plus F sin theta. So this is equation number 1. And similarly, F cos theta is equal to what? F cos theta is equal to F. So F cos theta is equal to, F is nothing but mu into N. F cos theta is equal to mu into N is what? Mg plus F sin theta like this. So multiply with mu, F cos theta is equal to mu into mg plus mu F sin theta. Mu F sin theta ఈ సైడ్ వస్తే F cos theta plus minus mu F sin theta is equal to mu mg. So in this case F will be common like this. Okay, so like this, F will be common. F cos theta minus mu sin theta is equal to what? Mu into mg. So F minimum force is equal to what? Mu mg by cos theta minus mu sin theta. So please remember it. These are equation number 3. See, so dear students, so watch this, these two equations 2 and 3. So this is the pulling. This is what? Pulling. This is what? Pushing. Pushing. Okay. So ఇక్కడ ఒకసారి చూస్తే మీరు mu sin theta cos theta యాడ్ అవుతుంది. Total term will be increases. Total term will be denominator term increases. F minima decreases. F minima decreases. In this case cos theta minus mu sin theta అంటే ఏమవుతుందిరా, ఈ టర్మ్ ఈ స్మాల్ అవుతుంది. స్మాల్ మీన్స్ F minima is maximum. ఇక్కడ అప్లైడ్ ఫోర్స్ ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇది స్మాల్ టర్మ్ కాబట్టి అప్లైడ్ ఫోర్స్ ఈజ్ హై అవుతుంది. సో అంటే పుషింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు మనం మోర్ ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేయాలి దాన్ పుల్లింగ్. సో పుల్లింగ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఈజీ టు దాన్ పుషింగ్. సో పుషింగ్ కన్నా కూడా మనం బాడీని పుల్ చేయడమే ఈజీ, ఎందుకంటే తక్కువ ఫోర్స్. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ డినామినేటర్ ఏమవుతుంది, ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుందంటే ఇది ఏమవుతుంది, కూడా తగ్గింది. ఓకే, సో అంటే మనం ఈ బాడీని మూవ్ చేయడానికి జస్ట్ పుష్ చేసేటప్పుడు 10 న్యూటన్ అప్లై చేస్తే, పుల్ చేసేటప్పుడు 8 న్యూటన్ చాలు. 8 న్యూటన్ అప్లై చేస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్గా పుల్ అవుతుంది. సో పుల్లింగ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఈజీ టు దాన్ పుషింగ్. ఓకే, ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వెరీ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ in examination point of view. Next one is body moving on inclined rough surface. Body is moving on the inclined rough surface. Inclined rough surface like this. Like this. So this is an inclined surface. Theta be the angle of friction. So like this is a body of mass is what? M. Already we know this is weight of the body. So it dissolves into two components like this. This is normal reaction. This is what? mg cos theta. Already we know this is obviously mg sin theta. So that is the body is moving downward. This is the motion of the body. This is the motion of the body. The body will be slide down. Frictional force will be opposite like this. This is the frictional force. It is the frictional force. So body moving with the velocity is what? V. Suppose V will be the velocity of the body that is moving downward direction. So in this case, see n is equal to what? N is equal to mg cos theta. Similarly, frictional force is equal to what? mg sin theta is equal to F. So mg sin theta is equal to F means mu into n. Okay, so in this case body is moving downwards means, so applied force is greater than the frictional force. Now a net force, of course n is equal to mg cos theta, no doubt. Net force F is equal to, so mg sin theta minus F. ఎందుకంటారా నెట్ ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఇక్కడ mg sin theta జాస్తి ఉంటేనే కదా బాడీ స్లైడ్ అయ్యేది ఫ్రిక్షనల్ ఫోర్స్ కన్నా కూడా. సో ఫైనల్ నెట్ ఫోర్స్ యాక్టింగ్ ఆన్ ద బాడీ, ఫ్రిక్షనల్ ఫోర్స్ తీసేయంగా మిగతాది ఎంత ఉంది ఈ బాడీ మీద ఎంత యాక్ట్ చేస్తుంది అంటే F is equal to mg sin theta minus a. So F is equal to what? M into a, where a is the acceleration of the body because of the body moving downward direction with an acceleration a. That is equal to mg sin theta minus F is equal to what? Mu into n. Mu into n. So ma is equal to mg sin theta minus mu into n is equal to what? Mg cos theta. Mg cos theta. So m cancel. Acceleration is equal to what? G sin theta minus mu g cos theta. So a is equal to finally g bracket begin sin theta minus mu cos theta. So this is the acceleration of the body. Very most important. So when the body moving, slide down on inclined rough surface. On inclined rough surface. Okay. See, suppose the body is moving with the velocity v. The body is moving with the velocity. Initial velocity of the body will be 0. So initially body will be 0. Then v will be the final velocity of the body. The body touches the ground with the velocity v. Find out the velocity v. So using the equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Suppose total inclined surface is what? L. I will take L. This is L. Displacement is equal to what? L. So S is equal to what? L. So v square is equal to, this is 0 plus initial velocity will be 0. 2. A is what? Like this. G bracket begin sin theta minus mu cos theta, that is A. S is equal to what? L. That is 2lg sin theta minus mu cos theta. So V is equal to what? Square root of 2lg sin theta minus mu cos theta. See dear student, in this case mu k. Mu is nothing but mu k because it is a kinetic friction, coefficient of kinetic friction. Coefficient of, that is the body is slide down with a velocity v. So this is a final velocity of the body, students. This is also very most important one. Final velocity of the body. In this case, how to find out the time factor? Time. So what is the time taken by the body to reach the ground on inclined plane surface? Initially body at rest. So using the equation of motion, S is equal to ut plus of gt square or of at square of at square. S is equal to L. Initial velocity is what? 0. Of what is the value of A? A is equal to G bracket begin sin theta minus mu cos theta into t square. Mu cos theta into t square. Okay. On cross multiplication, 2L by G sin theta minus mu cos theta is equal to t square. So t is equal to ultimately square root of 2L by G sin theta minus mu cos theta. So this is the time taken by the body to reach the ground on inclined surface traveling a distance of L. Initially body at rest is the time factor. Okay. Okay students, now this is also very most important, acceleration of the body moving on inclined rough surface. Next one, how to find out the acceleration of the body moving up. This is moving down, moving up on inclined surface. The body is moving on inclined surface upwards, upward direction, like this. Same manner, this is an inclined surface, theta be the angle of friction, like this. This is a body of mass m, weight of the body already we know, always downward direction. It is resolved into two components, that is mg cos theta and this is mg sin theta. So This is what? Normal reaction. So the body is moving like this, in this way, by a force F. By a force F. So body upward direction, this is the motion. This is the motion of the body. Body motion itundante frictional force itundana ittundi. Frictional force opposite direction. So then net force is equal to what? F net is equal to what? Frictional force plus mg sin theta. Because of both are in same direction. And a normal reaction is equal to what? N is equal to what? Mg cos theta. Mg cos theta. Okay. So now F net is nothing but m into a, where a acceleration of the body. Okay. So now F is equal to mu into n plus mg sin theta. So ma is equal to mu into n is what? Mg cos theta. Mg cos theta plus mg sin theta. So m cancel out. Then acceleration of the body is equal to g bracket begin. G will be common. So g bracket begin mu cos theta plus sin theta. Same. Or a is equal to what? G sin theta plus mu cos theta. ఇందాకే వచ్చిందన్న మైనస్ వచ్చింది, ఇప్పుడే వచ్చిందా ప్లస్ వచ్చింది. Same, that is only the difference. Okay, this is the acceleration of the body moving on upward direction, that is on inclined plane surface. The body is moving on inclined rough surface, that is moving upward. Moving up. This is the acceleration of the body. A is equal to g into sin theta plus mu cos theta, where mu is the coefficient of kinetic friction. Okay. Next one, body moving on smooth inclined surface. Body moving on smooth inclined surface. So body moving on smooth inclined surface. Smooth inclined surface means there is no friction. So like this. This is the body of mass m. So like this. This is the weight. This is mg cos theta and this is mg sin theta. This is normal reaction. Of course, body is moving downward direction. Frictional force will be acting upward direction. Because of frictional force always opposes the motion of the body. Motion of the body. Okay. So F net is equal to what in this case? F net is equal to like this. This is the motion. Mg sin theta minus F. F is equal to what? 0. So F net is equal to mg sin theta. Mg sin theta. That is ma is equal to mg sin theta. Get cancelled out. Acceleration is equal to what? G sin theta. G sin theta. This is the acceleration of the body. On body moving on smooth inclined surface. Body moving on smooth inclined surface. Smooth inclined surface means there is no rough. There is no friction. There is no friction. So A is equal to G sin theta. A is equal to G sin theta only. So one problem, students. See, a body is moving on inclined surface. Acceleration of the body is equal to the acceleration of the body is equal to the n times the acceleration of the body on rough surface. So that is a body is moving on. A body is moving on. A body is moving on rough inclined surface. Inclined surface. The body is moving on inclined surface. So velocity of the body is equal to the velocity of the body or acceleration of the body. So acceleration of the body is equal to the acceleration is equal to the n times the acceleration of the body, acceleration of the body on smooth surface. Smooth surface. Find mu or mu k. A body is moving with a velocity, of course, some velocity. A body is moving on rough inclined surface. Acceleration of the body on inclined surface is equal to the n times the acceleration of the body in smooth inclined surface. Smooth inclined surface. So acceleration of the body on inclined surface, that is rough inclined surface, is equal to what? This is the acceleration of the body on rough surface and acceleration of the body n into acceleration of the body into smooth surface. So acceleration equal to g bracket begin, that is sin theta minus mu into cos theta is equal to n into s is equal to g sin theta. G sin theta. Okay. So multiply g sin theta minus mu g cos theta is equal to ng sin theta. Ng sin theta. Okay. So next ఈ టర్మ్ ఆ సైడ్ తీసుకెళ్దాం దాన్ని ఈ సైడ్ తీసుకొచ్చేద్దాం. సో g sin theta లేదంటే మనకి ఒకేసారి డైరెక్ట్గా సో g cancel out. సో n is equal to what? Sin theta by sin theta minus mu cos theta by sin theta. So n is equal to what? Sin theta by sin theta is equal to cancel out 1 minus mu cos theta by sin theta cot theta. Cot theta. Okay. So దాన్ని పక్క తీసుకొస్తే mu cot theta is equal to 1 minus n. Mu by tan theta is equal to 1 minus n. 1 minus n. So mu is equal to tan theta into 1 minus n. 1 minus n. So this is the mu is the coefficient of kinetic friction. mu is equal to tan theta into 1 minus n. This is the acceleration of the bodies are equal. Suppose velocities of the bodies are equal to the n times the velocity of the body on a smooth surface. How to find out? Velocities are equal. Initially both bodies are zero velocities. So velocity of the body on a rough surface is equal to the n times the velocity of the body on smooth surface. Already we know. So final velocity already. So v is equal to, or v square is equal to u square plus 2as. V square is equal to, or v is equal to what? Square root of 2. A is what? G sin theta minus mu cos theta. Mu cos theta. S is nothing but both surfaces are equal L. This is the velocity of the body on inclined surface. On the inclined surface, dear students. So now, so that is 2GL sin theta minus mu cos theta is equal to square root of is equal to what? N times the velocity. So in this case, velocity is equal to what? V square is equal to u0, that is 2gh. V is equal to square root of 2 into or 2as. 2as. A is equal to what? G sin theta only. G sin theta. S is what? L. Substituting in this n into V value, square root of 2g sin theta into L. Okay. So please remember it. A body is moving on inclined surface of length L with a velocity V is equal to the n times the body moving on smooth surface of same length. Okay. So like this, squaring on both sides, 2gl is equal to 2gl sin theta minus mu cos theta is equal to n square 2gl sin theta. So 2gl cancel out. So cross multiplication, students, sin theta by sin theta minus mu cos theta by sin theta is equal to n square. This is 1 minus mu cot theta is equal to n square. So I want mu. Then set this question, 1 minus n square is equal to mu by cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta. Cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta, students. So now, so mu is equal to what? Finally, mu is equal to tan theta bracket begin 1 minus n square. 1 minus n square. Okay. This is the coefficient of static friction. See, dear students, in this case, velocities are equal. So in this case, accelerations are equal. Mu tan theta 1 minus n. Mu is equal to tan theta 1 minus n square. Okay. Okay, thank you, students.